dear friends. I am Juli Joy, your servant of the light, with another delightful message from Ann Albers and the angels, as channeled by Ann for March 6th, 2021. And the title of this message is So Many Truths, So Many Paths. Dear friends, we love you so very much. Imagine two people are standing next to each other. A new person comes to stand between them. Suppose we asked the original two on which side is the new person standing. One would truthfully answer, "They're on my left." The other would answer truthfully, "They're on my right." It is easy to see in this example that each person, answering from their individual position, perspective, and point of view, is telling their truth. Likewise, suppose we placed a piece of chocolate in front of two people and asked them, "Is this good for you?" The person who doesn't eat sugar would reply vehemently, "Absolutely not." The person who takes delight in sweets would answer, "Absolutely yes." Again, who is right? We would suggest that from their unique position, perspective, and point of view, they both are. Each is sharing their truth. What if the one who loves chocolate argues, "No one enjoys chocolate anymore. The chocolate shops in the world would disappear. I will no longer have the freedom to buy and eat chocolate unless I grow and grind my own beans. It's not fair. You should like chocolate too." The other says, "My goodness, if everyone eats like you do, they'll be sick. My health insurance costs will go up and I'll end up paying for people who aren't responsible for their health. I'm not supporting that." And the angels ask, who is right? Again, each one is sharing their truth. Each one is living in the reality they believe in. It would be far more useful if the one who doesn't like chocolate said, "How wonderful you are choosing what delights you. I am so happy you have found what resonates. I think I'll go ahead and give you my chocolate." The other answers, "Thank you. I hope you find other ways to enjoy sweetness in your life that resonates with you. Perhaps you'll find my love and acceptance sweet." They hug and go on their way in peace. One to the chocolate shop and another to enjoy a garden fresh meal. So you see, the answer is not whether or not you are right. You are always right in your own mind and reality. A better question than "Am I right?" might be, is my position, perspective, and point of view useful? Does it make me happy? If not, can I find a more positive and powerful point of view? Project this idea into the questions so many disagree about upon your earth. Who is the right leader for a country? Are vaccines good for you? Are masks effective? Explain why. If you asked 1,000,000 people to answer these questions through their unique position, perspective, and point of view, they will give you 1,000,000 slightly different answers. We ask you to consider this. Who is right? Who is wrong? There are still many people upon your earth who believe the world is flat. They've done their math, come up with their arguments, and in their reality, the world is flat. It would take someone brave enough to set prior conceptions and explore beyond the limits they perceive in order to experience the world as round. Aha, you say, they're crazy. The world is round. And we would say to those of you who insist on this truth that according to your position, perspective, science, and point of view, it is round. Again, it would take a person brave enough to set aside prior conceptions of physicality and explore beyond the 3D to experience to see your round world as a symphony of energetic vibrations in relation to other energetic vibrations. In this more expanded view, reality, it is neither flat, round, or even solid, but rather a dance of frequencies. So who is right? Who is wrong? We would answer again, all of you, each one of you given your paradigm, position, perspectives, and points of view as your own truth. Your truth is right for you. What gives you the greatest joy, what feels like the most love for you, is right for you. This is a radical 5D concept in a 3D world. So many of you are dead certain you must know the truth about any given thing upon your planet Earth, and yet we ask you to question why. In some cases, there is good reason. In some situations, you want to know what is true so you can take appropriate action. However, in many cases, there is no positive purpose in trying to dig up, justify, or demand agreement for the truth, when in reality, you can more joyfully focus on simply living your truth. For example, someone tells you this is good for you and that is bad, or you should eat greens, or you shouldn't drink coffee. You shouldn't get a vaccine. You should get a vaccine. What to do in a world of so many varying truths that are often at odds? Dear ones, there is one truth that will never fail you, and that is the truth of God's love and God's guidance for you personally as you live your life day by day. Tune into that when you are confused, and you'll get answers that are right for you. Ask, dear God, does this resonate with me? Is this supporting my intentions? Whether it be a food, a supplement, a treatment protocol, or a pair of shorts, you will get a feeling of yes or no. You will get your truth straight to your body and mind's energetic inbox via feeling or knowing, words or imagery. If you're not certain, turn back to God and your angels and say, I think you said this, but I'm not certain. Please try other ways to get the message to me. There is a truth for you on any given topic in any given moment that guides you along a path of least resistance to love. There is a truth that leads you closer to the love of the divine, which is ultimate truth. So how do you make this practical? Suppose you like one political leader and your friend likes another. Each of you has your own truth and you don't agree. You are both emotionally mature. You can agree to disagree, dig deeper, and share the ideas you espouse rather than insisting one leader or another is better. You can agree to avoid the topic and have more uplifting dialogues on things that interest you both. If one insists on demanding agreement, the other is likely to walk away and find those with whom he or she resonates more easily. Is there an absolute right or wrong here? Certainly not about which leader is best. Certainly not about which course of action is best, for ultimately the two souls involved must decide for themselves. We have no judgments whatsoever in the heavens. However, we do know that allowing others to have their own truths, while allowing yourself to have your own, frees up tremendous energy for you to live the happiest life possible. If you live according to your own inner compass, you are always steered towards people, situations, and opportunities that resonate more easily with you. You allow others to do the same. Next time you feel a need to insist on being more right than another, ask yourself, can I simply be okay being right for myself? Do I really need others to agree with me, or am I just afraid they'll force their views on me if I don't defend my own? Does my need to be right come from fear? A need for love? A need to be seen as more intelligent? To feel more competent or more helpful than another? Does my need to be right come from a fear that another I care about can't find their way? Can you simply accept your truth, knowing what you resonate with? Really dig deep. Why is it so important to be right for anyone but yourself? Next time someone insists they are more right than you, listen with love and simply be content knowing your own truth. You don't have to agree with them, and you don't need their agreement. If you are right within yourself, right within your own soul, living your personal truths and listening to the divine within, you will know the absolute truth of the love that lives within you. You will feel happy, free, settled in yourself, and joyful. When you are in agreement with yourself and your inner world, you will not require agreement from the outer world. You will not fear the decisions and truths of others. You need not feel victimized by external circumstances because you will realize that living your truth, living in alignment with the divine within, you can create any experience of reality that you wish to enjoy. There are as many truths on a given topic as there are human beings upon your earth. There will be agreement on many things, but never on everything. It doesn't matter, dear ones. Go within. Find your deeper truths and live according to them. You are guided, each one of you, individually by the divine, each one along the path of least resistance to love. Each one of you being gently steered ever closer to the deepest truth of all. You are sourced from love. It is love that breathes the very breath of life into you. It is love that makes your heart beat and keeps galaxies turning. It is and always has been divine love leading each of you on unique and beautiful pathways like a multitude of rivers running their individual course, all returning to the vast ocean of love. God bless you. We love you so very much. Signed, The Angels. Once again, this was channeled by Ann Albers. Her website is visionsofheaven.com. I believe this message is too long to post below. I will submit it to voyagesoflight.blogspot and the Sananda website. They always have her messages posted on their sites. My name is Juli Joy, your servant of the light, and it's always my honor to bring you these beautiful messages from the angels.